Right, RX versus Hooded, the first band coming in on the side of Royal Xenon, and it's gonna be, of course, Thatcher. By far, the most band operator. Of course, no one wants to deal with those EMPs. And on the side of Hooded, we're going to see a Ash? Oh, Charlie J. Tom not gonna be happy about that one. Oh, yeah, there it is already in the chat. He's getting angry.
At least the fucking scoreboard's working though.
Oh my god, it is! Unlike last game.
Wait, Twibble's hacking? Hello?
Twibble is not hacking.
He's
gonna say because
sus.
He's on the sus meter. Oh no! Wait, what?
He's sus.
Hover over it, and it tells you what he's sus for.
Nothing. He's just sus.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Twibble.
Twibble's sus.
Gonna have to ban you for that one.
Unfortunately, Twibble's sus.
I'll give you a bit of inside information here. Before the game, Twibble said that if they ban Zofia, he's gonna just go to bed and let Bolo play instead.
Alright.
If you don't know, he's addicted with TSM and he's always making jokes.
This is going to be an interesting match. Literally because of the Ash.
Yeah.
It's one of the weirdest bans, but a lot of players use Ash. So it can be really disruptive.
And because I know Charlie J. Tom, and I know that he loves playing Ash. It's his main operator by far. He loves Ash, and he's partnered with Ash for this game, and he's gonna cry.
Charlie J. Tom.
Okay, of course. The first site coming out will be Bar, and we're gonna see a Goyo being switched off to a Valkyrie. Now, they do different jobs, of course. Goyo is for the aerial denial, whereas Valkyrie is for, obviously, intel gathering. And we're going to see a Nomad get switched out for a Nomad.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
We saw that twice last game.
I do love the 6th pick straight back to the same operator.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of impact it gives switching to the same operator that you're already on, honestly.
It'd be interesting if there was a factor of, like, the game telling you that someone's 6th pick.
Yeah.
Because then switching to the same operator could be a variation of that.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the best example of that would be, like, let's say, you're playing a Valkyrie, and then it sets up the attack inside switch, and then you're going to think, oh, well, they're probably going to switch to my IQ, so then you switch off your Valkyrie. And then in turn, nope, they just switched from the same operator they were already on. The IQ never got brought, but of course, that's not the case. Some drones getting set up to watch Pillar, as well as the bomb itself. The drone on top of that cabinet gets taken down, but of course there is still one lower down. Of course, we're going to see Stripey playing his position in and around Shaiko spot, because of course that is where he is most impactful on this map, as we've seen in many different occasions. Freezy now going to start to open that bakery door. He's going to ignore it for now. The attacker's only now starting to get to the roof, and the hatches are starting to get opened. Now, on the side of Hooded, we do see that they have quite a lot of vertical potential with the book and the sledge coming out, as well as the fear. Before they get that wall open, of course, they're going to have to go get rid of the bandit charges, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. As you can see them from that window, it's just a case of if a run-out will come out, and it seems like Charlie is playing on stage. So the run-out is a potential. And we've got Twibble. Oh, Charlie does the run-out, and he gets the pick onto what is that name? Kisnaki. Kisanaki, okay. The refrag comes out, however. Oh, okay, I'll call him Kiss. Kiss gets taken out, but so does Charlie. A few seconds later, the run-out was dangerous, but he managed to get at least one pick, taking out the sledge. Which, I'd say that's a win for the defenders there. We have Twibble, of course, playing on bottom 4 still. Gonna go for those late flanks. Well, however, the Nomad's still alive, so that rotation can get cut off if both sets upstairs. We now have 2 players repelling on the cocktail windows, surely to apply pressure onto the defenders playing in around, especially to Stripey, as his spot is now being he's being pushed away from that spot. But however, as soon as I say that, Stripey gets a pick onto the cust, and now Zofia falls to the floor with her face buried in the snow. The defenders are in the advantage here, and there we go. Storm rectifies that statement by getting another pick, and now Hooded in a 2v4. 40 seconds left. They're both on full HP. They have some very strong guns to go along with it. C4 goes out, but doesn't find anything. But Alf picks up side now. Still be all alone in a 1v4. With so many frags to find, he injures Alf, but Alf gets the pick. Royal Xenon take round 1 very convincingly. I must
Well
say.
then.
Oh, those stats.
3 players on 0.04. Ouch.
I mean, it's only the first round, so those stats will fluctuate throughout the game.
That is true.
But for now, it's not looking too great. I mean, look at Alf. 2.43 in a single round, of course. Every single member of Royal Xenon having 100% cost. It just seemed like one of the key things that won RX that round was the angles they were holding, of course. And the run out that Charlie did, which obviously removed that sledge. So the grenades are gone. And yeah, I mean, obviously ADSs were still placed around the map, but it would have been much harder. We're going to see a kitchen and service events coming out now, with obviously the castle being played. And what is this?
Locate and defuse bombs.
What is this league turning into? Vigil gets picked to Vigil.
It's the weirdest thing. I
know.
Maybe it was a mistake. I don't
could
know,
have
or
been,
maybe it was
but
second thoughts.
the fact that in 2 games, this has happened 4 times?
Attackers have discovered
Right,
the
come
location
on.
of a bomb.
You have to sort yourself out here. Okay, RX
What?
of course, doing that. I think he wants Mozzie to capture
10
it.
seconds to insertion.
Oh, he's upstairs.
Yeah, Mozzie's nowhere in sight, and he's going to set up those pests to stop the roam, to stop the droning, so the room can
Attackers
come
are
out. And
moving to
Stripey
defuse
seems
the
to be
bomb.
AFK. Oh, but he's back. Of course, RX using the strat
Swapping mags!
of they don't care about holding bakery, and instead they have to rotate onto red, which in their last game against Brainstorm worked quite well in their favour. And it does seem that Hooded may go to the bakery take, but
Have
for
you
now,
seen the about section below? Oh my!
oh!
No!
Oh my god!
No! That just happened. That just happened.
Oh!
That just happened.
we
Somebody
clip that?
clip that. Somebody clip that.
Someone clip that!
Someone in the chat, one of yous, clip that. Oh my god.
Oh my...
Oh no!
That,
Bro.
honestly, oh, Tribble's gonna be feeling that one in the morning. You get the sledgehammer to the face when you went for the run out. Unfortunate. I didn't see the refrag. My apologies, because I had to restart my I forgot what it's called. Whatever it's called. Okay. And now the attackers starting to make their way into the top floor. Cannot be exact. And now they're working their way down to try and take control of the map. However, Stripey is playing on that top floor, so he could get a frag very soon. Oh, my stream's frozen again, so I will be a few seconds behind. My apologies. He's hiding in bar, and it seems like the attackers haven't droned him out yet. So if they continue to not find him, he could really make an impact later in this round.
Yeah,
What
excellent.
about
If you go to your internet settings, like in Windows or whatever, make sure you run 5 GHz band of your Wi-Fi.
Oh! The IQ whiffing some shots and Stripey with a nice flick, taking out that IQ when in reality he should have died, but no. Now Kiss is on the hunt for the refrag, but will he find it? He's chasing the Vigil downstairs, but the Vigil is now retreated all the way down to the bottom floor. 2 players pushing down those red stairs and 1 pushing through bakery alone. Of course, that Nomad will be forced into a fight very soon if she's not careful. And she's now going to use a breach charge on that castle barricade. Freezy goes to swing in, but Storm swings back at her. And now it's only the 2 attackers on that freezer hatch. Kiss, however, does take out Alf. And now it's a 3v2. Much
Attackers
closer,
have
but
located
there's
a
only
bomb.
20 seconds left, so they're going to have to go for the plant soon.
15 seconds to go.
Oh, and a nice pick from Kiss on a triple kill for the round. Freeze is finally
10
getting
seconds
opened.
left.
And they're going to have to go for the plant any second now. The defenders may have to be in a retake point very soon. They don't even have the defuse. Ace has the defuse, but he's not even downstairs, and Charlie picks them both off. And RX win the second round. That's 2 in a row for them. Seems like that round without Kiss, you weren't winning in that one.
That was a pretty big blunder. I'm not gonna lie. He probably could have planted, but the diffuser was still upstairs.
I'm gonna say by far the best, well no, the worst mistake that Hood had made was the IQ losing that gunfight to the Vigil. It was basically a free kill because of course the Vigil wasn't facing her, and just lost the gunfight and then they lost the round. Now we're gonna see a Jackal potentially come out, of course, because RX seemed very heavy on the Roman and very heavy at getting sledgehammer to the face. Apparently. I'm never going to get over that kill. Alright, I'm sorry, but if we do a top 5 best moments of the league, that has to be number 1. I don't care. Okay, the match starts coming up again. Now Stripey is the player on top for RX, with Charlie not too far behind.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
They're now deciding to go to reading, and more likely than not, they will be doing that cocktail hold, and that is the reason you're seeing the castle get played. And the laundry hatch already being opened. For this defense, almost every team puts a heavy emphasis on holding that top wall. And it seems like a waste of drones coming out on the side of Hooded. Of course, they find out which operators they are, but
10 seconds remaining.
losing a lot of intel in a single drone. One drone can make all the
5
impact
seconds.
in this round.
Attackers
Oh,
objective is to
we've
locate
got
bomb.
Charlie having some fun. Oh, and Charlie prepping the run out on stage. He's gonna wait to see if anyone appears and go for that jump out. Oh, of course, he did do this a few rounds ago, so they may expect it this time round and take him out. Seems RX are very prominent on going for these jump outs in piano. It worked once, Reaper came out, and the second time, well, Twibbble got a sledgehammer to the face. The Jackal now going to be droning himself into Bakery. I'm not sure if the Vigil is in... Yeah, Vigil's in Bakery, so he will most likely get spotted out, and if not, his feet will get tracked. Charlie now getting locked out, but of course there is a rotating bathroom, so if he's in a dire situation, he can try to rotate. Of course, there is the danger of not
A
being able
bomb
to
has been
go
located.
through that door, just in case you get trapped on split. Twibble gets picked off by Kiss on the Jackal, who already is seeming to be the most impactful player of this game. He only loses about 30 HP in the process, so a loss for them. They still have around 2 minutes left, and every player's alive. Whereas for RX, they're looking in a worse position here. They are still trying to hold on to that top floor, but it all comes down to if they can actually hold on to it. Now Kiss coming up the white stairs. His presence will not be known until that he trembles through that barbed wire. And in that situation, the defenders should know he's there. Okay. The castle's feet getting spotted out by that Sophia, and surely that castle barricade is about to come down. He's on his own, so he may have to retreat very soon. The castle barricade gets opened. And at the moment, he's deciding to stay and take his chances to get spotted out by a drone, but he's still contesting. He doesn't know that the Sophia's on the skylight. Oh, but Charlie gets a nice pick onto Freezy inside the piano. Nice shots coming in, and now they're starting to push up the white corridor. However, Alf is nearby, but he does get taken out, but the toxic gas is breathing it in, but Ace is in sight, and I'm not sure if Stripey knows. The plant is going down. If Stripey turns around, it could be a free pick for him here. He does. He doesn't see the Ace. He takes some shots towards him, and doesn't get the injury and gets taken out. Oh no! Charlie now in a 1v4. And he's upstairs, all on his own, with 35 seconds, and the plant will definitely get finished, and there it is. Lacrosse has taken out Charlie, and Hooded win their first round. That must have been terrifying for him.
I would have pooed.
Oh, I did poo. Okay, let's see what site comes out. It seems to be they're going back to the bar. And I want to see if they go for another run out. Because more times than not, it hasn't worked. They've tried it a few times, and it worked once. But obviously the refrag came out just after. And the second time, well, let's not talk about the second time anymore. So yeah, they are going to bar, but of course now Hooded have realised that RX like to roam. They're deciding to bring a Jackal, as well as the IQ, of course, because the last round, Twibble on RX played Vigil, and of course IQ can spot Vigil out when he's using his cloaking ability. I'm just going to refresh once again.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I want to see how Hooded can adapt to this defense, of course, because the last
Bomb
time
located by attackers.
RX defended here, they won pretty easily, just picking them off one by one.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Royal Shield coming out, the Diesel plan. I'm not sure where the other one will get played. Oh, he chooses to not place it, I don't think. No, he decides to keep it
10
pocketed.
seconds remaining.
And now, of course,
5 seconds remaining.
Stripey's going to be playing his position on Shaco spot.
Attackers are heading out.
More likely than not, he will have his shield to protect him from that window. As he opts to use it to protect him from that heaven window instead of putting it on split, which is maybe the reason they went to Goya.
Can we just thank Bread for the sub?
Bread?
Bread dropped the sub.
Oh, thank you very much, Bread. Now, I've just got to say, Bread is a goat, and Bread needs to know that he's a goat. Okay, Freezy is now starting to use the white window, and there it is, the shield comes out, which is meant to protect Stripey from heaven window. Oh, the Goyo almost gets taken out, so does Stubby. No HP is traded off there, but Twibble looking worse for wear as he loses almost half of his HP. And he still has a Goyo shield in his pocket, which I am a bit confused about. Now Stripey holding that. Frivolous angle, just like he did against RX when he was on Vesper. Of course, he took Alf's head off when he was on that Blackbeard, everyone remembers that moment. Let's see if he can find anything this time, however. Alf with the beautiful Tachanka charm, playing inside storage. It doesn't seem like they want to roam or hold on to split, which means they're giving control. Yeah, they've given piano control completely to the defenders. Which is a bit odd, but of course this may be their own strategy. And now Ace taking some shots towards Stripey, but nothing is traded out. And now the wall, they're trying to open the wall, but of course Mew is denying that one. Now the attackers have to clear that Mute demo, otherwise they're going to be in a situation. The Sophia's location will be known, and Alf goes to the swing, but gets taken out in the process. Oh, and of course finding a second, and Sai getting the kill for Stripey. Oh, and now it's like, the round has just collapsed on top of them. Charlie all alone in 3-5. Every player to find, and it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. At this point it's just going to be exit frag, see if he can find any, but he just kind of pick one, and Hooded get a forward round onto RX. Seems like the rounds that Hooded have won, they've been domination.
They've definitely come back.
Indeed they have. It seemed like the first RX kitchen defense may have gone in the way of Hooded. Of course, if the Ace decided to punt earlier. But that didn't happen. Speaking of kitchen, they're going to go back there for their second defense. And it seems pretty strange now, the fact that Twibble is on the smoke. Of course, he rarely ever plays this operator, so I wouldn't be surprised if he 6-picks, but it appears we're going to see it stick, however. And Stripey is going to be the one to 6-pick onto a Mozzie. Of course, he may have felt the need to switch off
Attackers
the
need to
Vigil, because of
locate
course
and
he
defuse
has 2
bombs.
counters in his way. And with Mozzie, of course IQ can see his pests, but IQ can't see Mozzie
Attackers have
himself
located a
with
bomb.
her scanner, whereas Vigil, that's a whole different story. The same strategy appears to be coming out to the side of RX. Of course, cutting off the rotation from Kochek, as well as the double door into the lower bar. RX are going to have to be more careful if they try to roam again, because of course that Jackal keeps getting played.
10 seconds to insertion.
Seems like they may have to think about changing some things up, but it appears that Charlie is going to be the one going on the roam, as well as Stripey most likely.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Oh, my stream's frozen once again, and now Alf, I don't know where he's going. I don't get what Stripey does here. He stands on top of the hatch for like a few seconds. And can we go back over to Stripey's name? Like, Spectator Stripey? It said 96 next to his pests. What is that?
I don't know. I think it's a bug with Spectator.
Well, Stripey has 96 pests, so good luck joining anything. Okay, so we have Stripey on the roam, just on White Stairs, as well as Charlie, playing in a cubby on Heaven. He's been spotted out, so he's going to have to retreat or face the consequences, and he does the right decision and gets out of there as fast as possible. Of course, his footprints will be left behind. The Jackal, if he decides to go to where Charlie was located, he'll be able to find those footprints and be on his trail. The drone work's coming in for Hooded, of course.
Cover me, reloading.
And now, almost all players decided to drop into that top floor. The camera spots them out, but he gets taken out very swiftly. Charlie's playing Reading, and Stripey's on the flank of White Stairs. Will he be able to find anything? No, he gets tracked out by that Jackal, and he's going to have to move now. Stubby takes out Charlie, and that's one of your roamers dead, and it's all up to Stripey, who decides to fall back into VIP. And at this point, it appears that Hooded have started to make quick work of these roamers. And now that kitchen hatch is open, Ace only left with one Selma, which is most likely going to be used on that freezer wall. Stripey's cut off on the retreat. He can't go anywhere, so he's going to have to take a good fight. And now, Kiss on the sledge, of course, making quick work of that floor, which is going to allow them to get those vertical angles needed to cut off rotations and pick up any player nearby. Seems like Stripey's in a very troubled position, but he manages to go through code check and it gets re-fabricated. All the members of an RX now near enough on site, or just around it. Stripey playing on Harry Potter. Storm taking some shots. And the push is sure to come in very soon for Hooded. The C4 gets ripped but does not get thrown. So that's C4 still in the pocket. Now, on the side of Hooded, of course, they only have two angles to drop from. They have the freezer wall and the freezer hatch. Of course, they can go down red stairs and take them out that way, and here it comes. The drop comes down, and now Stubby is in sight without the defenders knowing. Storm looks towards him and gets the pick. However, he did not have the diffuser. It's Freezy. Alf gets taken out by Freezy, and Freezy is also in the same position.
5 seconds to go.
And the Ace was in. Monty finds one and finds a second.
Attackers are
Gets
activating.
another kill on the round, and the plant gets down. He still has a nitro in the pocket. He throws it but gets taken out. Hooded win round 5. Seemed like RX weren't ready for that push. They didn't have enough men watching those angles, because of course almost all of them came down the hatch or went through that freezer wall, and it just appeared that they weren't ready for it. Now once again they're opting to go to bar. Of course with that last round RX are going to have to play not safer, but they're going to have to be more careful, of course, because now Hooded are in the lead. And it is defense on Cafe, which is one of the most defender favoured maps in the game, but of course, different match, different things could happen. We'll potentially see an Echo get brought out here, who of course has those yokai blasts to stop the late plant. Oh, but he switches to Valkyrie, but it didn't say he did.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
No. Of course, that's an interesting switch, of course, because they are very similar operators, but of course very different, because obviously the Echo drones are much louder, but they're invisible when they're on the roof.
Attackers have
For
located
now,
the
anyway,
bomb.
of course, they're getting rebooted next season. And Valkyrie, she does have 3 very cool cameras, which obviously just give that intel.
Sorry, I'm
The downside
staring
of all
at this
this-
belt count.
Oh. I see
See
the
that
belt
belt count? There.
Yep.
Right on the arrow of the compass. Boom.
Yep, I see it. Okay, as I was saying, the downside of all this, however, is the fact that
10 seconds to go.
Would it keep bringing the IQ, which basically denied if IQ is used correctly, because of course, IQ can see any electronic,
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
easily to just quickly take it out, depending on what it is, of course. She can't take out minus cams, of course, because she has no grenades. Oh. Oh. I don't know if that was a misclick or if he did the C4 bounce with the camera.
Yeah, I believe it's a C4 camera bounce.
But that may mean nothing, of course, due to IQ being in play on the side of Hooded. The final camera comes out, I'm not sure where it was, but
Attackers drop the diffuser.
down nevertheless. The first pick comes out, Twibble, with the pistol on Lucy, takes the head off the person on Skylight, and that's the diffuser dropped. Wow. That should be a Hibana as well, that's the only hard breacher they have. Piano wall. It won't be getting opened anytime soon, but of course, RX aren't holding piano, so they can just breezily make their way in. But the fact that your only hard breach is dead means no walls can get opened, like you're gonna have to funnel in through the 3 entrances. Of course, through the white hallway, the cigar shop door, and the new balcony. Or is that the old balcony? I'm not too sure. Refrag.
There is no old balcony.
They're both new balcony. Ah. There's new balcony and then there's heaven. Right.
Attackers
The
recovered
Jackal
the diffuser.
takes out Storm
Attackers have
below playing on the
located a
Valkyrie,
bomb.
who was most likely going to be looking for a C4 later in the round, and Stripey on the smoke is playing below. I mean, I guess. Oh, Alf with a swing onto that Zofia takes the head off with that. Oh, with the shotgun. One of the most brutal weapon at close range, of course. Freezy now. Crouch walking through that red hallway. Stripey's very close nearby, and surely the feet scan will come out very soon. It seems like Freezy knows that he's there, but does Stripey know he's there? Charlie's there to support him if need be. He can just rotate round. Freezy's looking for forever, and he's gonna open a hole. Oh, but oh no, he opens a hole, tags Stripey. But Stripey with a quick reaction time, flips around and SMGs him down, and then finishes him off with the shotgun. Now it's just Psy and Kiss. 4v2. However, Kiss does find one onto Charlie. So it is a better position for them. Kiss decides to push through storage. I don't think they know that he's there. Alf did freeze him, so the swing could come out and a cross angle will come out.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
He gets spotted round, but Alf goes for the swing of the shotgun, but misses. But there it is. Twibble gets the kill. And now Psy in a 1v3 with 30 seconds left. Of course, you've got Stripey holding that. Stupid action from the shotgun spot. The spray comes out onto Twibble, but he does not find him. He finds some HP taken off him, but RX pulls out the round. And now it's scoreline's even once again, 3-3.
Who's gonna win the half though?
Yeah, that's the question. This is the last round of the half, is it not? Yes, it is. I think whoever wins this half is going to be in a much better position, of course. I think if RX lose this, then they will be in the much worse position, of course, because the map is usually defender favoured. But we don't know for sure if this match will go that case. Gonna see RX once again go to kitchen and service, which they haven't had the best record on, of course. Let's see how they change it up this time round. I think they may go less. They may put less emphasis on the roam, of course. They may only put one person on the roam. Due to the Jackal always being there to scan those feet and make that player move, we're going to see a mute. Get switched out for a Kaid. Of course, main reasoning for this to be obviously
Defenders,
because
protect your bombs from being
the hatch gets
defused by
opened very
attackers.
easily by the attackers, and they only have Hibana once again.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Of course, however, the sledge can go below, open next to that hatch, and then grenade that electrical out if need be, but depends if he realizes. However, switching off the mute. Of course, mute can deny up to 8 walls with his mute jammers, as well as stop the drones from going anywhere. We're going to see
10
some
seconds
nice drones
remaining.
being set up. Speaking of drones, yeah, we're going to see some nice drones getting set up on the side of Hooded,
5
watching
seconds remaining.
White Hallway, VIP, etc.
Attackers are moving to
Now
defuse the bomb.
Storm is now on the Legion, and Alf is the one on the castle. Mr. Gang has been banned due to toxic behaviour.
What?
And this, I'm confused what Stripey's doing.
Stripey, just do what everyone does and place it in the middle. There we go, thank you. Like... What were you though? Come on.
Yeah, Stripey, come on, man. You didn't have to
He's
why
angry
he
with
did
the
it.
wall.
Wait, he's angry with the wall?
He's angry with the wall. He's just
Yeah,
punching it. I don't understand.
I think he thinks he's... I think he's playing Minecraft. He's trying to get some metal.
He's playing
Trying to
Fortnite.
get... Yeah, trying to get some iron ore so we can build some better armor. Okay, just as per usual. Hooded are going to try to take quick control over that top floor. And of course work their way down, but the punch holes have been noticed. But obviously there's no one there. And I'm not sure if there's any defender on the road this time round. Alf, now I think he may have thought he heard a drone and he's looking for them, but there isn't any there. And yeah, the roam clear is going to be extremely easy for Hooded, it seems like, as there aren't any players on the roam, but of course the Jackal does spot out these feet, which he can track and find whatever defender it was, so he can find their location and potentially go for the kill. I don't know who's firing at who here, but some gunshot is being traded out. There is that sledge, however.
Locust does not have breaching charges.
He thought he did, but he just someone played the playbook. He lets rock so he gets picked up. And now the vertical angles are being played. And the electrical's gone, and now Hibana can open that hatch. I'll take some shots from the sledge on the vertical angle. And the hatch is now open, which allows the attackers to push from that hatch. Round. Surely RX have now picked up on the fact that they're going to go for that push again. And they've decided to try to prevent the fallback from the Dangles.
I believe if RX win this, they're guaranteed a PL spot.
Yeah, they are. And yeah, if RX win this, then Hooded and Vesper will have to play in the next game, and then the winner of that game will be the last team to go to the relegation match. There's only 25 seconds and not a single pick has been found yet. Charlie just been sat in the same position all game. The Jackal pushes down red stairs but gets picked up by Twibble. 20 seconds left and every player alive for the side of RX. Charlie picks up number one. 3 players left alive in 15 seconds. They're gonna have to go for a fast push down that hatch, which tries to find this. And now there's only 2 left, one on red stairs and one on the hatch. But the one on the red stairs gets taken up by Storm and Stripey cleans it up with RX, answering with a flawless round. The half does go to RX. And now they are in a better position. Oh. Sai is now saying that Charlie got very lucky, but of course I did not see the kill. Charlie was left on 1 HP, however, in that engagement, so it could have been luck, but who knows. Now, RX moving to the attack. Whilst Hooded go to bar. Potentially see a Malusi, Goyo and Maestro being brought out, which obviously are some of the worst cases, or best cases, for the sign of the utility meta coming into play, of course. All that bulletproof, all the bulletproof gadgets coming into play here, which can be a chore to clear. Oh.
Okay. Oh, what?
Attackers
Charlie
need to
loves me,
locate
okay.
and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Yeah, look on the attacking side. Do you see what I've noticed?
It's the same squad.
No. They haven't brought a hard breacher.
Oh.
Not a single hard breacher is being brought on the side of RX, which means that piano wall is never getting opened. And I know the exact hole that Hooded are going to be going for. No, I don't. As they decided to move the Goyo shield, I thought they were going to go for the hold. Yeah, you know what I mean.
10 seconds remaining.
I thought they were going to open the right storage wall and have the shield to protect the Goyo.
5 seconds to go.
Oh, maybe they will. The Goyo now decides to move it.
Defuse a bomb.
But the main issue with the way he's placed it, those ADSs aren't going to protect him.
The attacker's bomb
So
diffuser
a
has been
grenade could
dropped.
come in and
Attackers
explode, even from the skylight. An impact grenade comes out, of course, to open the bar angle, so the attackers can get shot if they try to plant there. And we're gonna see Alf on that east side rappel on the cocktail side. He's playing that Nomad, of course, so He's going to protect himself with those air jabs. And then just wreak havoc. I just have to say, Alf is stealing my strategy on that Nomad. Wait, I'm a little bit confused because they haven't opened that wall. So they've got a soft wall. Oh, the Jackal ping coming in. Alf takes some shots towards him, but he's long gone.
They do
There are
just straight
players
up have
nearby.
a soft wall.
Yeah, they have a soft wall, no angles, and then the ADSs don't even protect the Goyo shield. It seems like they're very unprepared for this strategy. The camera's getting spotted out now. Especially that master cam and the drones are coming in like a flock of hens, trying to find the defenders' locations. And now there's going to be 3 players potentially in that rappel. Lacoste takes out Twibble, and that's Sophia dead as he tried to enter through that pillar door.
I found one.
Now Lacoste
Third
is just
floor.
in time on reading. C4 goes out, but will it connect with anyone? Or it may have been a pre-placed, I'm not 100% sure. There's still a minute and 15 seconds left, and RX have made no progress in this round. Not cleared any roamers with the Jackal, not opened anything, not got rid of any of the Goyo shields. The ping comes out and the spray comes through the wall, but he doesn't find him. There are 2 players to try and hunt this guy down, and there it is. Storm takes out Lacoste. Yeah, he gets dead. He did his job. He stayed on the rappel for a very long time. The C4 goes out and it injures them.
Not a C4, it was a nade.
You know what I meant, Mr. Man. The grenade comes out, however, and takes out the player. A C4 comes out on the side of the fence, but they don't decide to detonate it. And he picks it up instead. And now they still have all 3 C4s on the defensive side, which can obviously come in to a huge factor later in the round if they decide to go with the plan. Attackers only now starting to make their way up those red stairs, but of course there is that Goyo playing in cigar shop, and if he isn't dealt with, then he could be a huge impact for Chemical or Hooded, my bad. But he does take a lot of damage.
15 seconds
He
left.
deals a lot of damage as well. Striper gets a pick onto Freezy, and now it's Sai and Kiss all alone. Alf isn't even in the building yet, and Striper gets taken out by Kiss. And the plan is going down. It's a 2v2. Sai and Kiss, though, however, both in the same angle.
Operators, you are out of time.
No. Hooded win out the round, bringing it to 4-4 after the injury comes in through the soft wall. Never meme about the soft wall.
That is an oof.
I don't think Alf knew that the wall was soft and he tried to plant there, but of course nothing happened. Okay, here's the match that's coming up, of course. Stripey, top fragging for RX, and for Kiss, of course, top fragging for Hooded. I'm surprised to see Twibble doing that bad at the moment, because of course he's quite a good fragger, and it's just a shame to see him not performing. Okay, now kitchen and service is going to be the site coming in for Hooded, and the attack. They're going to keep that thermite in. No, they're going to bring the thermite. My bad. Instead,
Attackers need to
Oh,
locate and
Nomad.
defuse bombs.
because for the attack that round, the Nomad didn't really do too much.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Let's see a castle coming in on the side of Hooded. Very common. So let's see what hold they go for. Doesn't appear they're going for the bakery hold, unless they just. Oh, they may go for the bakery hold actually, just without the rotate. Oh, what's up with his ping?
Oh god.
10 seconds remaining.
It's that fresh Italian Wi-Fi. Gotta love it.
5 seconds left before
Oh.
insertion.
Oh well. We'll continue with the match. So they are
Attackers are moving to
fact-
defuse a bomb.
holding bakery, but they don't have the rotate to go back inside, but they do have the rotate for a potential cross-angle to be held from small bakery. But of course, if the attackers take control of small bakery window, then that rotate cannot be made. We're going to see Charlie on Book. It seems like he's quite crippled after the fact that he lost his Ash. So instead, he's gone for that. He's gone for the soft destruction role on the Book. It seems like Storm just wants to be a complete pester to Hooded and keep playing that Jackal. We're going to see Freezy start to retreat down the red stairs, but goes back up. Maybe he's doubting himself and where he wants to play. And then you also have, of course, in reading on the Jaeger, so that's a lot of fresh feet to find and push the defenders out their locations. The drone comes in from Stripey and spots out, of course. He doesn't find the drone though. He finally finds it, but quite a bit of ammo wasted there. He still has barbed wire as well. Now the vertical plate. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, the vertical plate now starting to be made. Oh, and now of course he's taking a fight onto Stripey and a beautiful flick. He takes him out and now decides to retreat. Takes a little bit of HP whilst he drops, but nothing too substantial. His job has been done and the default camera's not been taken out, which could amount to another kill coming out. There it is. Freezy takes out Storm. Jackal down, and now it's up to Thermite, Sledge, and Zafir. In a 3v5. Depending on how they play this, will depend if they can pull out this round. Freezy has actually made his way all the way to the top 4.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
The late flank could come in, and
Attackers have
an
located
easy
a
round
bomb.
could come out for Hooded. And there we go. Freezy finds Alf, and that's Thermite dead. No more hard breach. There is a minute left, but of course, no hatches will get opened, no walls will get opened. It's down to Zafir and Sledge against the world. The diffuser's been dropped at the top 4, so they're gonna have to move very swiftly if they want to retrieve it. The attacker's not in the best of positions at the moment. He's holding a nice angle. He could potentially take out Twibble, but Twibble responds by taking him out instead. And with 30 seconds left and the diffuser's still upstairs, the attackers are going to have to make a lot of things work in this very short time frame. And at the moment, it doesn't seem likely as they're only now starting to make their way upstairs. And of course, they have no hatches or anything open, so they'll have to go through the doors, and they don't have a diffuser. And this Malusi just wasting the time. She does get taken out, but her job's been done, and the round is most definitely going to Hooded. Of course, they can't make it to sight. The hatch is now open, and the round is over.
Operators, you are out of time.
Biggest mistake of that round, letting that Malusi get to the top floor, not picking her off earlier, and then waiting so long to try take her out. Hooded once again take the lead. And RX are on the back foot at the moment, and especially on attack, that's not great. Now the defenders opting to go to reading of Fireplace, bringing the no, oh yeah, they are bringing the Goyo. They just have a switch of which player's gonna play him, and now that is 3 shields being brought on the side of Hooded. And of course, with shields, becomes a lot of... you have to clear them. And clearing them, like I said, can be extremely difficult because, of course, of these catcher operators such as Jaeger. A last second 6-pick comes out on the side of Hooded from the Malusi to the castle.
As many bombs as they can.
Which, Castle is one of the most picked operators for this site.
Definitely.
It's just all the impact that he can do, of course, like, it makes the attackers have to clear more when they attempt to push upstairs especially. And it just makes the defenders feel safe when they're defending that top floor.
10 seconds remaining.
How is his Wi-Fi looking now?
5 seconds to go.
Has the Italian man's Wi-Fi sorted itself out, or...? Yeah, it's better.
Must locate and defuse a bomb.
Oh. The spam of muting and unmuting him in chat comes out, which is, oh my god, that's such a great play. And I must say, the strategy coming out on the side of Hooded is very nice. They've got the smoke. Trying his best to hold on to Train with the shield to protect him. It all comes down to if he has any ADS, of course, otherwise that shield will be taken out immediately. Whoa! Kiss? Kissed?
We're not going to talk about that.
What's up with this game? We see a sledgehammer kill coming in earlier, and now a team kill with a Goyo shield?
Oh no.
Do you know what I think he was trying to do? I think he was trying to open holes at the top of the reading wall, and may have shot through the roof.
No, I think he was opening the rotate. in a freezer, and he one
Oh,
of his
oh
shotgun
yeah.
shots hit.
Oh, this game's this is the strangest game that I've seen all season. And now the Goyo's starting to get converged onto. Of course, because he has the player above him on the hatch and the player on the window. Storm now deciding to relocate, and Twibble finds a pick on to Kiss on that smoke. Now 3 toxic babes are gone. And your plant denial
Attackers bomb
has been
diffuser has
eradicated
been dropped.
because, of course, I mean you still have 1C4 on Stubby, but he's not near the site, and there it is. He gets taken out. A 4v1 now. Freezy all alone with the worst SMG in the game and a big task to complete.
Located by attackers.
And here it comes. The Jackal track comes out, and he's getting converged onto every single attacker. And there was no way he was winning that one. He just got annihilated by all of them, like a pack of wolves hunting for a rabbit. Wait, do wolves hunt rabbits?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just clearing that up. Making sure my references aren't complete waffle. Now the defenders, of course, they can go back to that top floor. And we're not going to see the Nomad come out this time, as they realise their fault was not bringing a hard breacher, which obviously didn't allow them to open any walls, any hatches, and they just had to funnel through those doors. We're going to see Storm be the only 6th pick to come out, switching from a Jackal to a Capital.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Well, well, it's a secret. Watch the VOD.
ADS deployment ready to go.
Bomb located by attackers.
Watch the VOD.
Okay, now the shield getting set up and split by that Goyo, but he's not sure if he's happy with the shield's placement at the moment.
10 seconds to insertion.
And they have that soft wall once again, which lost our around last time.
5 seconds left before
I'm guessing
insertion.
you caught it on the VOD. Oh yes, yes, we definitely caught that.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
It'd be funny if it happened again.
Oh my god, look! It's not just a soft wall this time.
It is not just a softball this time.
But still, the ADS aren't going to help that shield.
Reloading.
And of course, the attackers can just go below and grenade them. And remove the Goyo shield and as well as the ADSs. And maybe even a player. Kiss now holding a very aggressive angle onto stage, where you have that player rappelling up. The Capital seems to shoot some shots towards that, the white hallway window, but doesn't find anything, of course. He's been trying to spook the defenders. Now the drones are coming in, trying to locate any of the defenders, which they can potentially pick from the skyline. Now Stripey using one of those precious nades to destroy that Lucy Wub Wub. So the attack is no longer getting slowed down by that triangle of death. Charlie has now made his way down the hatch onto the red stairs and just trying to clear out any of the utility placed below, including those ADSs. Oh my god, if he could potentially, if he uses his gadget, he could kill this Goyo through the floor. But he doesn't realise the Goyo's there at the moment. And the Goyo now gets off those cameras. Oh, the pings are coming onto Kid. That is not a destructible floor, and Charlie's just crouch walking everywhere at the moment. He's pinging all that utility so the attackers know. Kiss now getting forced out of his position on split. Now he's gonna hold that tight angle with the shotgun, trying to stop any of the tunneling coming in. One of the Goyo shield gets destroyed, however. And now Storm enters an engagement with Psy, and Storm losing most of his HP. He doesn't get taken out, however, so he is still able to do some impact this round. Oh, a potential pick through the floor. No. Stubby moves out the way and no damage is done. Stubby now opting to stand on top of the desk, so those the IQ can't shoot him. But, oh, Charlie takes out Lacoste, who was playing on that Shiker spot. And now that's your Jaeger dead. 14 carbine, of course, no longer in use, and it's just going to be on the floor, all sad and lonely. second pick comes in. Trouble takes out Sai. And now Charlie starts to make his way up the stairs. The C4 comes out, but he doesn't find anything. Charlie finds 2 in quick succession. That's his triple on the round. And another flawless round comes in for RX, and now they take the lead. 6-1. 6-1? 6-5. I must say, Charlie's flank there up those white stairs. Quite insane, I must say.
How 20-second meta?
What a great explanation, Storm. how did the C4 not kill you? Groated. Oh. Owlex. Is he talking to me? I'm a bit confused. Who needs Ash? Charlie proved that he doesn't only play Ash that round, but of course, he can play IQ as well. We may see a 6-bit come in. If it's Jackal to Jackal, I'm leaving. Oh my god! What is
See you later.
Attackers need to locate and
Bye,
defuse
it's
as many
been
bombs
fun.
as they can.
6-pick meta. That's what it is.
Oh my god.
The SSL 6-pick meta.
Yeah. 6-bit meta coming into
Attackers have
fruition
located a
once
bomb.
again as Jackal gets switched to Jackal.
Don't
Oh,
worry, I'm grenades now.
Twibble dodging some slurs there by putting the C in front of the U. So no sweary swears are coming out this time.
Bomb is done, Blake.
Hooded going for the same hole that they did last time, of course, in kitchen and service.
Hit it.
And,
Bombs in the wall.
I'll be surprised if Freezy isn't on
10
the run
seconds
once
to
again.
insertion.
Of course, the last time Freezy... Oh, well, the last time Hooded went in here,
5 seconds
Freezy did
remaining.
something insane
Reservoir
work,
going up.
managing to get all the way up to the top 4. And holding that
Attackers are heading
diffuser
out
until the last
to
10
the
seconds.
bomb.
Of course, by that time, Hooded already won that round. Some pre-fire coming in onto that white hallway window, but of course there is no defender there, so they're just a bit anxious that a player may be there. We have the castle, hiding in the corner of VIP, hugging the Christmas tree. My friend, it's still November. No need to hug Christmas trees just yet. And there we go, he heard me, and he now has to move behind the couch.
I got civilians on.
Stubby Z-pings a drone coming in to try find him and takes it out. I don't think Stubby has a rotate out of there. I'm pretty sure he's castle barricaded from behind. Freezy now holding a very aggressive and nice angle from the bottom of red stairs all the way up to the top of that skyline. Don't think the attackers know that he's there just yet. But he decides to fall back a little bit, but still holding that angle. If the attackers decide to drop, he could get a nice free pick. Is this a glitch spot, Stylex? People wants to know. No. Okay.
Reload.
I mean, that was added at the start of this season.
Yeah, obviously you get in the red car and then down and jump on there.
So like that was just added. And I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't count that as a glitch
it's
spot.
been like what 2.5 months and they haven't patched it, so
Yeah,
it's probably
I wouldn't say it's
intentional.
glitched. Yeah. And if it's not, then they're just really slow.
Yeah, I mean it is Ubisoft. You know what Ubisoft like.
Oh, first pick coming in. Storm takes outside. That's Kai dead and one less C4 in the pocket of Hooded. They only have one left now with Freezy. Of course, they still have Smoke, who is still alive with the 3 toxic waves. Seems like RX are doing a much better roam clear this time around. And all the defenders are now on site, and now Stripey on that sledge trying to make quick work of the floor, opening all those angles. The defenders playing below. Charlie's just on the red stairs. Twibble. Crouch. Alt walks his way.
From what
into
people are
bakery.
saying in chat, if RX make it to 7 rounds, they guarantee 3rd.
Oh. Okay, well of course
So-
it takes
so
out Storm.
They need to win 1 more round and they're guaranteed 3rd.
Oh. Well, of course takes out Storm. Comes in and it's 4v2 in favour of RX. Stubby drops down the hatch but whiffs his shots onto Stripey. And Stripey was a bit kill hungry there and almost totally Freezy. The most impactful player from the last round. Can't find anything this time round, and RX on match point and now are secured in 3rd. Apparently, there we go. This means, like, the rest of the game can play out, but this means now that the game between Hooded and Vesper on Thursday, I think it is going to be the decider of who takes that last relegation spot against Valhalla. Going to see the bar and cocktail defense come out once again. Of course, last time it did not work too well for them. Charlie on the flank on that IQ, but now it's Stripey taking that role, and Charlie takes his role on the sledge. It does seem like, oh no, they decide to go to kitchen instead, and the Rook gets switched out for a Valkyrie.
It's actually a 6-pick.
Attackers need to locate
Oh my god,
and
it's not
defuse as
Rook
many
to
bombs
Rook.
as they can.
Ah, Rook in kitchen for the bacon. I like seeing jokes like this.
Attackers have
and
located a bomb.
Lightens the mood of the game.
Wall reinforced.
Of course, it is still a sweatfest. Like every player wants to do their best and win, but
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Swivel there with a sarcastic ha ... mocking Charlie.
Priscilla is active. Reload.
Cam in position.
And let's see
Yes, up and running.
how Hooded can adapt from the loss of that last round.
10
course.
seconds remaining.
Storm is still gonna be that one annoying person
5
to
seconds
play
left
Jackal every
before
round.
insertion.
I mean, Hooded did it first, so I guess they have the right to do so,
Attackers are
but
moving to defuse a bomb.
still.
Jackal is pretty situational, to be fair, but when people are roaming and stuff, like especially if they're not Cav, and they haven't silent stepped everywhere, or if they haven't
Yeah.
crawled across the ground, then all you need to do is just find footsteps, and you can just follow them and just see, oh, the roamer's over here.
And that's what makes Jackal so impactful, of course, because Kavira had never played, because in my eyes, she's a very useless operator, especially in higher gameplay, of course, because no player will ever go alone unless it's Charlie Day Tom crouch walking up white stairs. Oh, Charlie throws a grenade. I mean, I guess he really hates that roof, and he takes out Alf's drone in the process. Oh no. F in the chat for Charlie and Alf's drone. I think Charlie had some pent-up anger that he needed to release by throwing a grenade at his teammate's drone. Okay, 2 minutes. So 1 minute has been drained out. I'm not sure if there are any defenders on the roam, but yes there is, and it's the castle getting sprayed down, but he manages to escape and wriggle his way down those white stairs. And the hot breach comes in from Stripey, who has now taken fireplace, and now all the roamers are now downstairs, and there is no more roamers. They're all taking a lot of shots from inside. Bakery, holding that new angle. And the footprints come out, spotting out that castle, and he's going to have to move, but of course he is quite safe downstairs. And now he gets through the rotate. Now he's in the comfort of the site, but of course, comfort no more, as Sledge is starting to open up the ceiling above them. And that's what makes Sledge, or Book, or any soft breach, for example, such a great thing to bring on a site like this, because there's so much breaching potential. Thermite now, not too sure what he's opening. I think it may be the hatch. Now the castle's been spotted out, but Storm decides to jump through and gets picked off by the Jaeger. A lack of droning and a bit of not selfishness, but foolishness. Now opening an angle with that breach charge onto the coat check door. That player in coat check can no longer rotate out without getting sprayed down. And the freezer wall's been opened and 35 seconds left, and that Psy takes out Stripey, and now the defenders are in even more position. Well, Alf trying to pick onto Stubby and starts to push through that freezer, but the toxic gas stopping him from pushing any further. 20 seconds left, and Charlie tries to run down that red hallway, but they're
15
still,
seconds remaining.
of course, staying in that room like a rock.
10 seconds
And
left.
then Kiss takes out Quibble, and now Alf in a 1v4. 5 seconds left, the C4 comes out, but doesn't find him. Lacoste does find him. I keep changing that guy's name. Is it Lacoste? Lacoste? I don't even know.
Locust.
Locust. Why is it spelt like that?
Because it's French. Or Dutch, I think.
Locust, I very much,
It's like or, like
yeah,
Forther.
hello. Yeah, no, like the way it's spelled in English in it, it's like Locust.
Yeah.
Alright, Locust, I apologise. I've been calling you Lacoste the entire game.
I mean, I don't
So,
think you'll be bothered that you call him Lacoste.
It's close enough.
It is very close.
Now, of course, RX have potentially been secured in that third spot, but if Hooded take them to overtime, and yeah, so if Hooded take them to overtime, then win. If Hooded win and whilst taking them to overtime, then they're going to be in a much better position when they face Vesper,
Attackers need to locate and defuse
which will
as
allow
many
them to
bombs
go
as
to
they
overtime
can.
against Vesper. Whereas if they lose this game now, they'll have to win without any faults.
Pretty much, yeah. There is still a potential for Hooded to make it up.
Yeah,
Like if they win overtime now, they have the potential of getting fourth.
yeah, this is what I'm saying. Of course, they will still go against Vesper,
10 seconds
which will
to
be
go.
the other side of the match, but it'll put them in a better position against Vesper.
5 seconds to go.
'Cause it will allow them to potentially go to overtime against Vesper, because of course they will have those 2
Attackers'
points gained from this game
objective
if
is
they
to locate
win.
a bomb and defuse it.
Yeah.
However, RX are on match point still. We've only one more round to find, and so Chemical are going to be fighting for their life right now. Just like every round, this Charlie just spraying at random doors and windows trying to find someone. However, there is a player on those white stairs, and now Striper's joining in on the madness of just shooting at things.
Camera activated.
Going to drone this park.
I mean, they have enough ammo to spare, of course, because each operator has, what, 10 mags or something? It's pretty stupid.
Something like that. I think it's dependent on weapon and armor
Yeah.
level.
Because of course, like people like Ella, I'd say she has. Well, Ella and the SMG-11, they have some of the least amount of ammo in the game. Like a lot of the time when I do play Ella,
A bomb
very,
has been
very rare,
located.
of course. The ammo gets drained in about a minute because I whip a lot of shots on Ella, and that's why I'm not a fragger, people.
Actually, hang on. How many?
Time to make it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Zenon are now definitely third. 100%.
Well, that means they are the third team to qualify for the SSPL next season. Which means Chemical, of course, still have one more game to fight against Vesper. Try to see who is that final team to potentially get there. Storm taking a bit of damage. Not too much though. Now, we're seeing Psy on the Echo place his drones in some positions under some desks. I'm guessing he may be practicing for next season, of course, when Echo drones will no longer be invisible. Oh, the first bit comes out on this round, and it's Kiss. Taking out Twibble, Zafia is gone. Taking out the equation. Charlie may be able to get a pick through the floor onto that player, but Storm gets taken out as well. And there it is, Charlie gets the kill through the floor to Locust, who won't be too happy about that one. He's gonna call hot wall hacks. Now, 3v4 is still in favour of the defenders, but of course, if IQ stays up, those Echo drones are going to mean absolutely nothing. C4 goes out from Stubby, he explodes it, but an attacker isn't even in sight, as the closest attacker is Stripey. Of course, taking 0 damage from that. An engagement coming in somewhere between Alf and Alf and someone else, I'm not sure who. Alright, it's
15
Alf and
seconds left.
Freezy. As he's taking some shots towards Freezer. Oh, they only have 15 seconds
10
left.
seconds to go.
And there's still C4s in pocket as well as those Echo drones, which could huge impact. The plan is going down by Alf. But the Echo drone comes out, we stopped it, but the Echo drone gets taken out straight after. And then, will the plan get down?
Operators, you
It
have
may!
run out of
Oh
time.
no! Would it take out Alf and clutch out that round, the mute on just on the flank, and now it's going to go overtime.
Wow.
What a great end to that round, I must say. Overtime has been granted for Hooded. They have a chance to have a better position in the next match. Math. Win your next math.
Win your next math, of course.
Wait. RX are gonna call favoritism here, I reckon. RX seems to be happy about that one. Even if they lose this game, they're still in third. Storm now really wants this win and decides to bring a clash.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
The
bombs
most
as they
hated operator in the game. I don't. Can we not spectate Storm once? I don't want to see his face. The fact that he's playing that scummy operator.
I'm gonna spectate Storm's entire round.
No!
I'm gonna see what Storm's doing this round.
Can we do the match stats please, at least?
Have a look at the stats.
And there we go. Of course, Stripey,
10 seconds
being
left.
extremely impactful. Look at his cost. He has the highest cost out of anyone in the game.
5 seconds
79%.
left before insertion.
That's very juicy.
He's also going 14 to 6. Charlie's not too far behind. Chubble's picked up his game. And then you've got Alf and Storm, both on the support roles, but still not doing too great. And then if you look at Hoodeds, of course, their highest cost is a 64% from Kiss, who is by far their most impactful player of this game. And now we're gonna see the rat, known as Storm.
I don't know why we're spectating Storm.
Yeah,
But
can we not
we're spectating Storm now.
can we not spectate someone who's engaging in gunfights?
No.
Okay, riveting gameplay coming in from Storm now on the Clash as he just moves left and
Studs and
right.
Cigar wiggling about.
Yep, he's not sure.
What a
I
madman.
think he may have the shivers, he may be cold, so he's just there moving around. Oh, and he may have a potential gunfight very soon, but of course he doesn't have a bloody gun. But it's against a sledge, who may grenade him. Charlie gets the first pick onto Locust, and Sophia dead, but of course, well, there is no shield on Split. Well, there is a shield on Split, and his name is Storm on Clash. Storm could easily get grenaded out by that sledge. Best
mean like
option
that?
would be to retreat, and he's stuck, and there is the grenade comes out, takes away half of his HP, and now he's going to have to be extremely careful. Play the position he is, the next grenade is getting cooked, and will it get thrown out? Oh! The sledge decides to swing in, and Stripey Stripey takes out the sledge from inside the little cubby, I think, in Cigar Shop, but he's forced back, and now he's on the balcony, and he's getting zapped by that Clash, the Clash of Shield go. And now, I think this Ace wants to die. He'd rather die in this situation, because he's against this annoying ass operator, and he gets taken out. Oh no!
That is devastating.
I'm gonna have some words with me after this game. I might just give the MVP to Storm, just for playing Clash.
Oh god.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know who I'm gonna give it to on Hooded, but obviously a lot can change at the minute. Oh, Sai now trying to repel up.
Oh my.
That player just
Sai?
waiting from his Charlie.
Hello?
What is going on? What was that? The tunnel from below?
What the hell?
I'm sorry, but this is the IQ. Yeah, even Charlie's confused. Who's
Oh,
the
no.
IQ? I need to know.
Oh god.
Oh my. I'm not gonna lie, that was the... Oh, this has been the strangest game of Siege I've ever
This
cast
has
in my
been the
life.
strangest game. I'm confused.
I'm also confused.
Yeah.
RX are on overtime match point now, and now they're on the attack. As Hooded decides to go for the kitchen and service defense, which has worked for them many times. So, I must say, there's been the best match, which, the best match I've casted, which is still in my mind, is going to be the MSG Iconics game, so far. And then you've got the weirdest match, which no match even came close to this. There's been so many strange kills, and it's blowing my mind. You had the sledgehammer kill.
The location of a bomb.
What was that? What was it? The Goyo Shield team kill. Like, what is going on?
It's funny because the IQ in that round got a kill from the hole that was created by the explosive Goyo shield.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realise that. Oh no.
Well, if you watch the VOD, hello VOD viewers, how you doing?
Don't worry. Don't worry, I watch all the VODs.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Rather funny.
5
Well,
seconds
this
left.
is potentially the last round of the game. It could go
It could,
further.
yeah. It
Attackers
could
objective
go
is
back
to
to
defuse
overtime
the
if
bomb.
Hooded managed to win this round out. But if RX win this one, they close it out with 2 points. But of course, that doesn't mean anything, as they are already confirmed. Like, the Hooded are really looking to bring this one back. The IQ is being brought
as I like to call it,
Storm.
overtime 2.
Overtime 2. Okay, that's his new
What
name.
is
A weird end up
this?
coming up with Storm. What the hell was that? Locust takes a lot of damage. Oh no! Stripey, you can't be doing this. He got his teammate to open up some bullet holes and now he's holding it with
Oh
a knee.
no! Oh no! He got a kill from it!
Right, I need to have words with I need to have words with my entire team after this one. What is going on? C4 may get ripped over the top of the bar and potentially take out Charlie. But no, he decides. Wait, he does throw it, but where is it? I'm a bit puzzled at the moment.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
The aggression starting to come in onto Kiss, who just took down his shield, and a beautiful pick onto Alf. That's a hard reacher down, and the diffuser dropped. There's no. The flashbang's coming over the top of the bar, and now a grenade will come through. Will it hit anything? I guess it didn't, and Sai takes out Twibble, and now the advantage going in favour of the defenders. But a ninja comes out, and there's the finish. And as well as that, Locust is
Attackers
very low on
recovered the bomb
HP.
diffuser.
Smoke still has every single one of his toxic waves left, and he did relocate his shield, which, of course, will now protect him. Is that? I think the Valkyrie is playing in bakery behind the turntable, and he's on the rotate. He takes some shots towards Storm, doesn't manage to injure him, but does deal a hefty amount of damage. There's still a minute and 15, so the attackers have all the time in the world to play with. It's not all the time in the world, because they have to push at some point. Case with another beautiful pick, and Storm gets the pick onto Freezy, but both attackers very low HP. A single tick of that toxic babe, and both of them bite the dust. Kiss holding that rotate into from small bakery into bakery. So if any attacker tries to push there, well, their life will be swiftly ended. Storm now, proning his way in, but he gets spotted out and gets taken out. And now, Stripey in a 1v2.
Enemy down!
2 players to find. A beautiful shot as he injures Kiss. 34 seconds. He has still a decent amount of time, but Kiss is holding that nice little angle in the corner. Twin could come out any second. Both of them very low on HP, but Stripey's location is known as Zeepings seem to be raining out. There he is. He finds him on the drone.
Oh!
And he goes for the free fire. Oh no! And Hooded bring it back to overtime number 2. Stripey just whiffing his shots there. That could have been a beautiful moment, but it still was. Locust is going to be renowned now for saving this game. For now, anyway. No.
What are you eating?
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Mmm. Tatandam. Oh. Oh no. Come on, Stripey. I want to see Warden.
Warden?
Yeah. Stripey was on the Warden, but he switched to Cade before that a little bit ended. Oh, we're going to see an IQ get switched out for an ace. But of course, the attackers don't know this, so they're not going to opt to switch to any intel operators. And Alf is the last person I thought to 6-pick, and of course he won't. But
Attackers
the
need
pick
to
I'm happy to
locate
see,
and
of course,
defuse
is
as
Iana
many
coming
bombs
out for
as
the
they
first time
can.
this game. This match has been so disgusting to watch. Like, more things added onto it the last round, of course, like, I think it was the sledge opening those bullet holes for the Cali to watch with a 50 cal. Like, what is going on? Alf having a little bit of trouble opening the rotate, and he decides to make the rotate extra large. Of course, so if they had a Rook, Rook would be able to fit through there because he's fat.
10 seconds remaining.
Banshee deployed.
Bullet hole, Cali, you're banned.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and
I think
defuse it.
they're gonna take you seriously.
No,
Oh, no,
I'm not
that's a
taking
big-
it serious.
I think I'd be the person to take this seriously, you know. If I was in this game. Oh, the big old GAK. Of course, now the defenders. Well, RX in one of the defense. And it just seems like the map has swayed to be more defender heavy, as per usual. Half the time on that Iana, on the replicator being wasted there because of course the door wasn't open, and the replicator gets easily taken care of. Some shots go towards Freezy on the Jackal, and he takes quite a bit of HP off it. Of course, Freezy has the diffuser, so if he dies, it will be dropped. But of course, there is the Iana close by. A shot comes out, and apparently it doesn't connect. But I heard the sound.
I heard the sound, yeah.
Stripey really wants a one-tap here. Will he find one? No, he just takes some damage onto Stubby this time round. And he's really going for it. Oh, and he takes another shot to Stubby. Oh no, but Stripey, of course, obviously loses a lot of HP in the process as well. He's playing this super aggressive angle, just trying to find any of the two attackers coming his way. The grenade doesn't get over. Whereas the attackers have now decided to go for a different approach. Going upstairs. Charlie,
Loading mag!
lay on the stage like a rat, takes out one of the players and finds a second. Charlie with double on the round. The ping's coming out from the feet sniff and they don't get the pick, however. Oh, is that the fire skin from Stubby? Charlie with a triple on the round. On the ace. Still in piano. He hasn't been able to get removed as of yet.
Bomb diffuser has
Both of
been
these
dropped.
players on decently low HP, but Storm takes out Freezy and now it's a 1v5. Stubby all in his own. With slither of HP and a dream. Will he find one? No! He whiffs his shots and RX get the flawless round. Again, bringing them to match point. It's sad to see. Hooded not being able to close these rounds out, but now they move on to the defense, which they've been so strong on. Let's see if they can keep up the pace on the defense. Piano is my room, Charlie says. And indeed it was that round. Shipey wants to know how low Iana was. How low can she go, he wants to know. And the answer is about 10 HP. I swear. Oh my god. I'm going to leave. So, Storm plays Clash on defense, and now he's playing Blackbeard.
Oh god.
I'm gonna have some serious words with him after this round. Or after this round or the next round, of
Attackers
course,
need to
because
locate and defuse
one more
as many
overtime
bombs as they can.
still happen.
That's true.
If this goes the full distance, I'm gonna be very, very pleased.
Play carpenter on that wall!
The final defense, potentially, for
Attackers have located
Hooded
the bomb.
coming out, and they're going again to that top floor site. They still haven't learned from the mistakes, and they're deciding to obviously put the Goyle Shield in a position where the ADS don't connect it whatsoever. But they may not know that.
10 seconds left.
And even though I'm not part of their team, I will notify them about this.
5 seconds to
And be a
insertion.
good egg.
Attackers are moving to the bomb.
Of course, they're bringing it again, and last time they defended this site, they did manage to pull it off in the dying seconds. Let's see if they can continue this trend and win this once again. Of course, that second impact grenade that got thrown out by the Echo now stops any defender from playing on the Shadow spot. Stripey, once again, playing on that Kelly, and they brought up Blackbeard. It's nice to see that they actually have a hard breacher instead of Thermite, because obviously Ace at the top in this repair is the better hard breacher. I'm quite surprised to see the MK17 being brought out instead of the SR25. In my opinion, that DMR is the better choice. Storm loses his first shield after he gets swung from somewhere. Not too sure where. He's trying to take shots towards someone, but obviously there's no one there. And now Freezy and Stubby both right next to each other with the I can't speak. With the Blackbeard just close by, and I didn't realise, but they brought two hard breaches. So they have kept that Thermite, but as well brought the Ace. now have Charlie doing what he does best, creeping up, and he may be able to find that mute, but the Malusi Wub will notify the defenders of his location, and if there's an Echo John nearby, then he will definitely get caught out. Freezy didn't see him come in, and he thinks he's on the new balcony, but Sai must see his feet there. He can see the bottom of his shoe. Surely. A wall getting open now somewhere, and Charlie's still holding that angle on the mini bar. Twibble with the support from above, and Charlie gets taken out as well as Stripey. And now Alf is doing just the same as what his teammates did before him and trying to crouch walk his way in. He's really puzzled by the location of the Echo Drone and almost dies looking for it. Storm, Twibble, and Alf in a 3v5 with all defenders up and no utility being cleared. C4 goes out, but it does not find anyone. 40 seconds remaining. All defenders up. And Blackbeard, with a lack of shields, Thermite gets taken down, and it seems like it's going the full distance. Storm takes an engagement onto those two players holding the cross angle and gets taken out, and now Twibble in a 1v5 on the skylight with 20 seconds left. This round is done. And it's going the full distance. He's gonna have to drop that skylight and take whatever engagement he can. He gets shot from the new balcony, from heaven, and a flawless round. Comes in for Hooded. A 9-9. We're moving on to the final round of the game. Twibble can't seem to spell, as he thinks there's an E at the end of look. I mean, if we go to turn around, what? What? I'm very confuzzled. Right, for the last round.
This is the last round.
I'm just gonna refresh the stream so I don't have any delay for this last round. I wanna see some crazy plays coming in, and I wanna see both teams trying their best. Seems like Stripey's been memeing a little bit. Playing
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And this is the final round of the entire game, and they're going to reading.
Well, the one factor that is true is the round difference is changing by 1.
Located by attackers.
Oh wow!
Crazy.
Okay. Of course, Jones getting set up by the side of Hooded. Just watch some crucial angles and rotate.
10 seconds remaining.
Watch flanks, and maybe some flank potential easy
5
picks.
seconds left.
Of course, the default hole's getting opened on the side of the defense.
Attackers are moving to
And it's the
defuse the
final
bomb.
round of the game.
From the way that the game's been going, in this overtime, everybody's won the defense rounds.
Yeah.
So if RX don't manage to win this round, I'll be very surprised.
I'll be.
And like, if Chemical win this round, they'll be tied on score with Vesper.
Oh.
So that gives them the highest chance possible to go to relegations.
Okay.
Or should I say promotions, because people don't like when you say relegations.
Here's the Jackal track coming out. Spotting out Stripey on the dock, playing in the kitchen. And soon enough, the attackers will start to move on his position and try to take him out, or they could just ignore him and save him for later. We still have Charlie, of course, holding his room. He owns piano, it seems to be, and let's see if he can continue owning it. Look, there's not spot out of
Has
Storm.
been dropped.
And the first pick comes in, it's, of course, Charlie holding onto his room.
Oh my god.
And a flurry of kills come in, Storm takes out Freezy, but Kiss takes out Charlie. The defender's still in the advantage, however, in a 4v3. However, almost all the round is still to play with. So a
Attackers
lot of
recover
progress
the diffuser.
can be made in this time. This being the final round, Hooded are gonna try to look. They're gonna put every ounce of themselves into this round.
This is one of the best rounds for attack, especially when there's nobody upstairs. Nobody from RX is trying to deny the angles being opened up by the bus.
Yeah, this means
could be a bad thing for RX. It could be the first lost
Attackers dropping the
defense.
diffuser.
Oh, but as soon as you say that, Sai gets taken out by Tribble on the Maestro, expecting vertical plate to get made above him. 2v4 on the side of Hooded. And what can they make of it? Let's see, there is a player on those brown stairs, waiting to take out the person on Heaven. He may know he's there. And there it goes, the pick gets taken out, and now
SMS
Attackers
has
recovered
to
their
clutch.
he has to clutch this, or they only get 1 point and don't draw with Vesta so far. The GG's already coming out. He has no faith in his teammate. And rightly so, Stripey gets the final pick of the game. And RX win it out. Can I see the match stats before everyone leaves? Alright. I'm just looking at this to see. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Yeah, that's
cool.
good. That was a very exciting game to cast, but also the weirdest game I've ever done, I must say.
Yeah, pretty weird game. Yeah.
Anywhere you go.
Kind of